My name is Hannah Mast, and I'm a Virginia Sea Grant Graduate Research Fellow. I study coastal salt marshes using remote sensing-based approaches. I'm currently doing ground-based remote sensing, so basically I have spectrometers mounted on a tower that look at the light properties of the vegetation down below it. And by having those ground-based measurements, I can use that to sort of calibrate larger scale measurements that are collected with satellite data. So the overall goal of using remote sensing is that you can look at photosynthesis at really large spatial scales. Through this Virginia Sea Grant program, where I'm matched with my professional mentor, Dave Davis, who works at Virginia DEQ, I'm able to give him my remote sensing data, which can be really valuable to him when he's making decisions in the policy space for his job.
What I'm hoping to do is, once her data is collected and analyzed, to be able to use it in a practical application. In collaboration with the Virginia Institute of Marine Science, DEQ has developed this online tool called WetCat, which stands for Wetland Condition Assessment Tool. And one of the modules in WetCat is trying to predict marsh migration due to sea level rise. So I'm hoping that some of Hannah's work will be applicable to that module and maybe make the accuracy and precision of the predictions a little better.
Just by helping him, not only giving him the vegetation remote sensing data, but helping him really understand it in the context of his own work can be a really valuable collaboration.
The other exciting thing about Hannah's work is that we're hoping to incorporate some of the wetland plants and the data that Hannah's collecting into WetCat, as well as some of the other marsh migration questions we're hoping to glean from that.
Anthropogenic CO2 emissions into the atmosphere are what ultimately drives climate change. And salt marshes are one of the strongest natural carbon sinks to help mitigate climate change. We're really interested in studying photosynthesis and how itself might be changing due to climate change to ultimately quantify the carbon sink of salt marshes.